Do not miss out on downloading these free fonts and how to properly use them in today's video. And yes, everything is free for commercial use in this video. Now, I haven't made one of these font videos in a long time. However, I recently found a complete treasure trove of free commercial use fonts, starting with Akoni. Now, this typeface is ultra modern and it's sleek and it's a sans serif. It's quite stout and it's very robust, and you can see the care and the attention gone into making each and every single character. It's only available in uppercase letter forms, but that means it's perfect for headings and titles on your designs. This typeface would be great for futuristic or kind of sci-fi style designs. It's such a strong typeface for titles in this way, and it's something that you should whack straight into your font library. Next, something wholly different and utterly unique. Now, Media More is an awesome serif typeface that comes in regular and italic versions, all with uppercase and lowercase letter forms. This typeface is a serif, but it looks more kind of retro and more playful than most serif typefaces out there. Whereas the previous typeface we looked at could be great for modern, futuristic designs, Media More would be great for vintage, retro, or kind of rustic designs, and ones that are more serious in nature. Now, it could work both for body text and also for headings as well. This next typeface, it's one of my personal favorites heading into 2024. Railu is a geometric sans serif typeface, and it appears so clean and so perfect. Now, this download offers 8 different styles, so you're going to be spoiled for choice here with this one. And of course, that's in a good way. Now, Railu comes across as very tech inspired and very modern, so this will be great for anything related to those kind of topics. And that's demonstrated here on this typographic modern poster. Really, who doesn't love a clean sans serif typeface? And actually, in the graphic design world, there's always been this kind of ambition to overdo or overthrow Helvetica. And I think this one gives it a run for its money. Rethink Sans is available in 12 different styles, and yes, they're all free for commercial use. As you can see, it simply looks really, really neat and really clean. And it has built-in weight-specific tracking as well. Like any good sans serif, this thing can be used almost anywhere. But here it works especially well on this minimal poster design. But like I said, you could pretty much take this typeface to almost any project. Well, almost. Next, a really striking typeface with a kind of urban vibe or feel to it. Medium is anything but medium, it's heavy. Now, it comes in just one font style and it's strictly uppercase, but that's why I love it. Oh, and pro tip, in the character window in Photoshop, you can always click the large T icon and this will thicken up any font that you're using. In most cases, it's not a huge difference, but it is nice to know it's there. Anyway, medium as a typeface would work great for headings and titles, of course, but specifically for urban style work like you can see right here. So the next typeface makes the previous one look slim. Yeah. I present Kakutai. Probably pronouncing that completely wrong, but this is a very unique and a very awesome typeface. Again, it's only available in uppercase and has just one font style, but you can have a lot of fun as a designer with this one. It's impacting, it's striking, and it would be great for anime style posters or perhaps horror inspired designs. Also, I think retro posters too. It does have that kind of slight retro feel to it actually. So earlier we looked at Media More, which was a pretty retro and vintage serif typeface. It was kind of a bit informal as well. The next typeface is also a serif. However, this one is more modern and that much more sleek. This is RL Medina, and it comes in italic and regular options. This typeface can offer a serious and a formal feel to your work, but with a modern kind of contemporary twist. It would work great on designs that are modern and want to show a flair of sophistication, but also it can be used ironically as well. So you've seen some of these free fonts in action, but what about when it comes to actually pairing them up on designs? How can we do that? So on this poster, can you detect which of these free fonts is the main heading? The future text here is actually displayed in Rethink Sans, and I think it looks really, really clean. But below that, it's paired with, well, again, Rethink Sans. The heading is Rethink Sans bold and the subheading is semi-bold, and pairing within one family is almost always a good way to pair fonts. But what about this design here? So here again we have Rethink Sans, but this time it's paired up with Aleo Italic. And Aleo is one of my fond favourite slab serif typefaces. So again, on this design we have the main heading displayed in a font that we have looked at today, and that is Railu Bold. The information below utilizes Archivo Bold, which is a strong sans serif font, and then below that we have Elron, which is a great way to accent the boldness of Archivo. Now for a more vintage approach. The Triumph heading is Roboto condensed, and I've added wide kerning, which I think does work extremely well here. But that's been accented with Media More, which we did look at earlier in the video. I've used the italic version of it here on this design. But on the next design, Media More takes a more center stage, and that is contrasted by one of my go-to sans serifs, yet again, Elron. Font pairing often comes down to contrast, but it should in some way lead back to the message or the tone of the design. At least the main typography anyway. But if you want to download yet more really cool and free fonts, just click the video on screen. But until next time guys, design your future today. Peace.